Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this art vlog, I documented my process while creating and completing my latest drawing piece, Ephemera. Carrying on with my wildflower series that you may have previously seen on my channel, I wanted to continue on the same path of using nature and seasons as my narrative. After finishing 3 pieces, I can say that I'm a lot more comfortable using oil pastels. For this piece, I wanted to try a different technique and really push mark making to bring out the graphic representations of nature. Beyond that, I also was inspired to craft the story of this drawing through this video. Before I even started this drawing, I was excited to document my progress not just through a time lapse, but through a visual diary of sorts. I wanted this video to be the extension of the piece itself, to give you a glimpse of not just my process, what materials I used and how I used it, but instead to read you the story behind each mark I made on paper. When I started working on the concept for this piece, the world around us was on the brink of a paradigm shift. For one, COVID-19, despite still being around, started to feel like it was no longer a defining element of our daily lives. And just as it seemed like the world was slowly starting to pick up the pieces from the past 2 years, the war in Ukraine broke out. Life these days feels surreal sometimes. Beyond my own experiences, I often think to myself, it can't just be me feeling this way, right? That as a collective, we all may be playing out our own individual lives, but aren't we all living on this same planet, this same world, a world which continues to become more connected with each passing second? How can we not, at the core of it, collectively feel the same way? This feeling of dread that you are reminded about the impermanence of your own existence each morning you scroll through your news feeds, or the anxiety of missing out on experiencing a full, honest life, the kind of life you daydream about to pass the time until your shift is finally over. Even with all these moments and all these thoughts happening at once, the season slowly turned from winter to spring. This drawing coincidentally came to life at the same time the trees started to bloom. It even felt more surreal then, how in some parts of the world, life to many could feel like it was ending, whether they were prepared for it or not. Yet here, outside of my window, the sky was bright and spring has flowered. It's hard not to feel guilty sometimes, to feel like you wholly deserve anything in this world without giving up something else in return. But the truth is, there's nothing else greater to do than take the moment you are given. It took me about 2.5 months to finish this drawing. It sounds like a lot of time, and when I look back, it was a lot of time. Life when I started this piece was a lot different than when I ended it. But each moment I spent working on this drawing was a spare moment I intentionally took from the bustle and chaos of my own everyday life. I am reminded that even the fun and meaningful parts of my life have a finite amount of time, and if I don't claim it now, that time will simply find itself somewhere else. It will move on faster than you realizing it's already passed. I began this piece with a word in mind, ephemera. Things that exist or are enjoyed for only a short time. something of no lasting significance. I found this word to really embody the emotion I was trying to document with this piece. The brightness of springtime, with the blooming pinks and fresh greens, in reality, serve no lasting significance. It's not a magical phenomenon. Nature does not make it happen to show off or to impress. In fact, it will happen again next year, and the year after that. It will happen even if you're on the opposite end of the world. Spring will continue to arrive, even without you. I hope that you all enjoyed this video and seeing the process behind this piece. If you want to see more videos like this, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching.